Oh, what's up, dudes? What is going on? Who do we got here? We got G-Stacks, Duck, DP. Oh my gosh, how you guys doing today? Thank goodness I don't have to watch Fox anymore. Oh wow. Dropping a like, driving around, hi and bye. Well, thank you for dropping in. Snitches. You guys can go hang out with Fox until he's done with streaming. And I'm just going to get started. So, hope all of you are having a great day. So far, I've been having a good day. The cleaners just were here and cleaned my house for me. I took the day off. Took the day off work today so I could, I don't know, screw around, have fun. I don't know. Don't make me come to Bulgaria. Good to see all you guys. Just getting all comfortable here. We got Travincal today. All right. Yeah. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. All right. We need the webcam activated. There we go. And we need the text to show up here. Real pro, huh? Real pro. Not ready for stream. What a noob. Sounds like a great day. Yeah, you know, I just been taking care of some stuff around the house and been getting like 1,000 work calls. So hopefully all those go away. But I'm not even going to pay any attention to them as of right now. You know what? We are so close to gambling that we're going to gamble like right off the bat. Do you know what's going to happen if you come right? Stacks, so many epic food, all for you. Wow. All right, let's try to get some music going here. All right, and you guys just let me know if that is too loud with the music. You just let me know if that's too loud. But we're going to jump straight into it. All right, let's do it. I need to get my run counter, of course. One more thing to do. All right, we got Trav. Okay. Just because I need to reset the timer, I'm going to go to Act 4. Getting ready for gym, gonna let it play in the background. Hell yeah, thanks, dude. All right, players 3, let's go, let's roll. All right. Oh, so guys, I got a metal grid off Trav yesterday. I was running it last night, and yeah, I got a metal grid. That was pretty cool. And in the same run, I got a Talrash's amulet. Super, super cool. Okay. Need to change it to live chat. Let's see here. All messages. There we go. I think I'm going to put you on the TV and have Fox on the phone. See if I can follow both streams at the same time. Oh my gosh. This guy. This guy. In any case, Thank you, DP. Thank you for showing your support and being here, my friend. Yeah, I got my fishing license renewed for the year as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna go fish for some steelhead tomorrow. Another unique amulet right off the bat, or excuse me, a set amulet. Cathins. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Next run. But we are starting the day at run 2,450. Seeing how far we can get today. All right. I would really like a high rune today because the last one is, well, let's see here. We're at 700 runs now since the last high rune, so I am really hoping today is the day. 700 runs between high runes and Trav is a long time, man. It's weird. Trav is so strange because you'll hit this thing up and you'll get like 3 high runes within 100 runs, and then you'll go 800 runs without it, you know? It's like, oh my gosh. Test your patience, but at least you get some other cool stuff along the way. Nothing really beats lower Kurost for runes, but this has been a cool challenge, you know? Don't think there was any way I was going to find a Ethereal's Might in lower Kurost. There's a chance when this is terrorized, of course. But yeah, I mean, I found some cool stuff on this challenge. Well, what are you guys up to today? How's your day going? Another set amulet. See if it's Talrash's. Nope. Cathin's again. Honestly, even finding an Istrune today would be a win. I have not found an Istrune in this challenge yet, so I'm not going to get too greedy. But it's been good to get back into doing some Trav running at night on my own. I've also started doing some key runs for my hardcore account. And since that is boring as all get out, I figured I'd do that on my own time. Also making a few videos. Man, I'm so slow with editing stuff, but we'll get there. By the way, anyone who's in here, can you let me know if the music volume is good or too loud or whatever? If you could let me know, I would appreciate it. Or if you can't even hear it, let me know. Sick again. can you work with 3,000 people and have kids to be expected? Yep. I totally get that, man. I've been sick so many times since my daughter's been born. You know, get daycare and then, you know, my wife's in healthcare too, so that, you know, oh man. So not only do I get it from daycare, I also get it from being in the healthcare industry, my family, that is. Oh, we are ready to gamble. All right. Wouldn't mind the music a bit lower. Okay, thank you, DP. That's what I needed to hear. So hopefully that is a bit better. All right, right off the bat, we're gambling. Let's do it. All right, we got our Geeds. Perfect. No, thank you, DP. I appreciate you letting me know, man. Hey, what's going on? Zemi? Good to see you. Welcome in. OPH, hello. Hey, it's a raid. Nice. What's up, guys? Too bad it doesn't tell me that you just raided me, man. That is too bad. But all of you, welcome in. We're doing some gambling. We're doing some Travincal. I'm sure all of you have been in my stream before. If not, I'm D2R Degenerate. Good to see you. We are running Trav until all runes, and it's going to be okay if I have to cube for a Zod, because the chances of me finding a Zod rune when it's terrorized is super low. So likely I'm going to have to find 3 chams, or going to have to find, you know, multiple high runes to cube up to a Zod. And then while I'm at it, Archie, welcome in. Good to see you. And Old Man, for sure. Raids will show if you're on live chat. I am on live chat, but thank you. It should, but it didn't. So, but anyways, thank you guys very much. We're doing some gambling. I'm hoping on this challenge to also find a Griffin's Eye. So I think that would be super cool. Just because I have gambled some unique amulets. And also, of course, that Stone of Jordan. Sorry, Sir Fox. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Rated this mother. That's right. Fastest LK runner is... Oh, no. The trolling with Fox is inevitable. It's going to happen. Oh, my gosh. But thank you, Sir Fox, for the raid. I do appreciate it, my friend. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to gamble a Griffins if I can. Oh, not quite good enough. Okay. SOJ bullying, yep. Yep. I even made a character called Not Fox, and I was going to personalize the SOJ to make it say Not Fox's SOJ. But you can't personalize jewelry. For anyone who didn't know, can't do it. If you somehow didn't know that I made a character called that, Sir Fox, then yeah, I did. I did do that. Oh man, whenever I see that diadem come up on the gamble, man, it always makes me think, is this it? Is this gonna be it? But how are all of you fine people doing today? I'm hoping to find a high rune, as it's been over 700 runs in Travincal since I have gotten a high rune. So I feel like I am pretty overdue for one at this point. Yeah. One cruel. That's just cruel and unusual. You know, Big Lawn Gnome, I don't think you were around when Fox first started streaming, but he bullied me to no end about me not being able to find an arachnid's mesh. So it's just coming back to bite him. That's all it is. That's all it is, Big Lawn Gnome. What's going on, Smoking? All right, that looks like that's about it for the gambling. All right, we're back. Back in Trav? Yeah, Mike can't find arachnid mesh. Yeah, back when Fox first started streaming, man, he gave me so much shit about not being able to find arachnid mesh. He was so mean. He kept going to his stash and showing me his arachnid mesh. Like his 30 arachnid mesh, you know? And I just thought that was so mean that he would go to his stash and purposefully show me the stuff that he found that I couldn't find. Yeah, just thought that was mean. How many meth runs did it? Oh, I probably did like 3,000, you know? It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Okay, we're back. Oh man, we gotta find a jaw rune while Fox is here. Wouldn't that be sweet? That'd be so much fun. He has 28 Templars, much better, he says. Well, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy, at least. There's that. Yeah, all those Mephisto runs, it wasn't even Mephisto that finally dropped it. I was in terrorized Chaos Sanctuary and Diablo dropped it after all that time, man. Just insanity. I had never had that much trouble finding an arachnid mesh before ever in my D2 career. But once I got this PC and started playing with it, man, it was just like, it eluded me. Could not find it. Yeah, as my meth seed. Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly. Not the seed argument. No. But I think I'd like to make a death for this for this barbarian and test out the kill speed, because at this point I don't really care about the magic finding anymore. I'm really in this for the high runes. So I'm curious, you know, what would increase my my kill speed in Trav. But I got to imagine that that a death might do that. Come on. Okay, let me turn up the brightness. I'm having a hard time seeing you guys on chat. There we go. But the LK, undisputed LK King with the raid. What a guy coming in here and raiding, man. Glacial Spike on death, won't be able to hork all the bodies. But Smokin', doesn't it not proc with Whirlwind? Am I wrong about that? Like, wouldn't that just be for Frenzy that he would be procking? But if I'm wrong about that, then absolutely I won't be using it. $120. Yeah, not good enough for anything. Next. Shouldn't proc on Whirlwind. Thank you, Dispatcher. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I was reading that somewhere, that it wouldn't proc on Whirlwind. Man, the council was in a bad spot for me right there, so unfortunately I let a lot of those corpses shatter. What's going on, Mr. Jiggles? Uncle Bud, welcome in. 2 spirits on swap for higher horking levels. Yeah, maybe, huh? Spirit or Hodo? I wonder if that would help. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. Instead of running the Alibabas, run some spirits or Hodo. Yeah, because then with that, you'd have faster horking speeds too. Yeah, I like that idea. Shattered that corpse. Whoops. 3 Warcry Spear, cheapest auction. Yeah, if procs on attack, I think it could trigger when clicking Whirlwind. Yeah, for sure. I have Heart of the Oaks though. I don't mind. You know, I'm very you know, I got plenty of wealth on my softcore account, so I'm not too worried about that. Very low in that case. Let's see. I think it could trigger when first clicking Whirlwind, but wouldn't proc on each hit. You don't have Shout Spears. I don't have Shout Spears, no. I made this Barbarian specifically for Travincal, so I didn't make, or, you know, I don't have any Warcry Spears or anything. I never looked for them. I just have Alibabas on swap for Magic Find and Gold Find, you know. I don't play Barbarian very much. Yeah, Hodo for style points. Cardinal Sin playing Diablo 3. Oh no, Mr. Jiggles. To each their own, man. If you enjoy it, then you play it. No judgment here. Now, if you were to say that Diablo 3 is better than Diablo 2, then that would be some fighting words and we'd have an issue. But you didn't say that yet. Dispatcher, I'm running dual grief on this barbarian. And then on swap, I have dual Alibabas. And I have dual ethereal Alibabas just for style points. Just for the hell of it, you know? Yeah, Phase Blade. Yep. So don't have to worry about repairing it every 5 seconds. Yep. And this is all on players 3 as well. Clear speed is pretty good. Nope, not dual Dwarf Star. I have one Dwarf Star and one FCR ring with some Mana Stolen and Cold Res on it with attack rating. I'd like a nice dual Leech ring. That would be sweet if I could find one of those. But I was gambling for one when I found that, when I gambled that Stone of Jordan. That was really what I was going for. Yeah, big lawn gnome. Yeah, I think it's like 10 and 14, so because I keep I keep going and whirlwinding with those goddamn Alibabas every now and again. I've gotten a lot better with it over the course of almost 2,500 runs. So, you know, right in the beginning, I kept doing it over and over and over. I kept freaking... I was like, why aren't the council members dying, man? They're not dying at all. They're dying so slow. It's because I was hitting them with my Alibabas. Go figure. Wicked One Ball, welcome in. Good to see ya. We're just doing some Trav runs here. Trav is known for the good jewelry. Maybe you'll find the dual Leech ring. Yep, maybe one day. Me using Oculus instead of Crescent Moon. Yeah. I know, no one's batting an eye at 2,500 Trav runs. That's true, huh? That's a lot of Trav runs. That's almost, yeah, I mean, this is 34 hours of gameplay just in Trav. It's a pretty committed amount of runs, you know? Ooh, unique ring. What'll it be? What will the unique ring be? Oh, Wicked One Ball, thank you for the membership, my dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Welcome to Legendary. Wicked. Hit those emojis. Have fun with it. But welcome, man. Thank you very much. 20% Nagel. We're going to throw that shit right back on the ground and get right back to it. All right. Goodbye. JD Jack's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Yeah, get back to cubing those gems, Fox. Nagel. Yep. All right, Ralrune. Only need the diamonds now. Oh no. Well, you worked pretty quick there. I got to give it to you. That was pretty fast. Got to give it to you. That was pretty quick. Get that macro back, Fox. Yeah, man. What's going on with the macro? I don't know why it wouldn't be working for you. Is it like a Windows 11 thing or something? Like, did you upgrade your Windows, Sir Fox, or was it when the update happened? Because my macros work just fine with what I'm doing. Another Ralrune. Here we go. I have no idea when Season 3 is going to happen. Oh, another unique ring. Here we go. The jewelry is popping off, my friends. Got some light-plated boots as well. Cold fire. Not good enough. Dwarf star. God damn it. This is where I need the cutscene, Fox. This is where I need it. So I can do the cutscene where it says Lord Dwarf Star. Man, I can't get it to work though. But hey, it's a Dwarf Star. I got plenty of perfect ones though. So we'll throw that one out. Don't need it. But we'll add it to the list. Why not? Why not? Here we go. I know you've explained it 10 times, man. I've tried, though. I've tried doing exactly how you say to do it. And, yeah, Smokin' called it. I've tried, man. It just doesn't work. I don't know. Something's going on with mine where it just doesn't work. Or I'm just stupid and technologically illiterate. That could be a very good possibility. All right, let's see. Flawless Amethyst. Not good enough. Very efficient. Yeah. Thanks, man. Pretty good for players 3, huh? This game is all about efficiency where you can make it happen. Yeah, Stony Tombs is terrorized right now. Please tell me hypocrisy, because he is killing me. Yeah, hypocrisy. You got it. Stony Tombs should be playing. Yep. Yep. Stony Tombs is one of my favorite areas, man. Ever since they made it a level 35 area, it has to be one of my favorites. Hippo crazy. Hypocrisy. Is that how you were saying it, Fox? This is softcore. I do not have a barbarian leveled up on hardcore yet. Honestly, this is a very good idea. After each stream, compile a list of words. Oh, God. And just harass Fox about it. That's no good. That's no good. All right. We've got a dual leech rare ring to pick up right here. You guys ready? Not this time. Next time. Why does the brightness keep going down on my phone? Not cool. More like teach? Okay. Well, it's going to sound like harassing, no doubt. Uncle Bud says bet. Come on, give me a high rune. It's been too many runs. Been too many runs, man. All right. I'll only raid another. Oh, man. What did I ever do to you? All right. Danish streamers assemble. There's only a few of you, and one of them, Renatus, he switched over to being American now. Yeah, Renatus is trying to become American, or he's in the process. He's in America. I agree, Hangry. Used to grief Zerker on max. Axe on my smiter. Charger. Got a lot of grief for using Zerker. Extra damage change was helpful. Okay, right on. I mean, I just like quality of life on builds, you know? No doubt, you know, grief and Zerker axe would be badass, man, but I just don't think I would have a whole lot of fun if I had to repair my weapon over and over, you know? That's just me personally, though. Oh, Hangry, I'm sorry, man. What'd you say? I missed it. I missed it, man. Yeah, I have 2 griefs. Act 3 repair is the worst. Yeah, exactly, man. You have to go so far to get your stuff repaired, or you have to jump to Act 4 or something. Just a pain in the ass. But definitely no hate for running grief in a Zerker axe. Yeah, no hate for me. That's just something I would prefer to not do. All right, hold up. Let me see this joke. Zerkers better than Phase Blaze for the added manly stats. Each Zerker adds 1 inch to the Lem rune. Hell yeah. If I don't have any Zerker axes, though, then where am I at with my Lem? That's what I need to know. Oh, I'll have to pull my Lem. Got it. Okay. Well, thank you for the tip. Oh. Who am I kidding? That was terrible. Pull Mal Lem. Or pull Mal Lumber. Yeah. What was a can of beans is a tuna can without them? I don't know. I don't know, DP. Why are you 12 seconds behind? Frosty Boy has to die. Come on. Come on. Can a rare jewel ever be good? Yes, but never. When you're high rune rich, can we get an axe barb? Yeah, man, I would gladly use the Zod from this challenge to make Breath of the Dying. That's yeah, I would make it for that for sure. I would do an axe barb 100%. Oh, meant to ask at the start of stream, how did the trench digging go on Saturday? Oh, hey, thank you for asking. Yeah, it went really well. It went really well. I got it all done in one day. So I got all the sprinkler lines in and set and done. They're in. So yeah, we're good, man. Thank you for asking. Took me all day, but it's in. Seeing chat answer a question you haven't yet asked. It's funny though, seeing the chat. Huh. Imagine this from the perspective of High Council, just chilling. All of a sudden, they hear obscene shouting. See a psychotic dual sword-wielding swordsman teleporting their way. Oh no! No doubt Barb is bad guy. Council is just chilling. Yeah, I went into their home, man, and just sliced them apart, took all their money, and then ran. Yeah, I'm definitely the bad guy. There's no doubt about that. They're just chilling. They're just hanging with their homies, man, next to the, what is it called? Compelling orb? Or whatever it's called. Money well spent, yeah. Yeah, no doubt, man. Getting that stuff done was a good thing, especially when wife and daughter are out of town in Mexico. It gives me the time to where I can actually spend 8 hours doing something like that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing to get done, and my wife doesn't even know that I did that, so she's gonna come home and be very, very happy, I think. Man, we are approaching 2,500 runs. We are certainly going to hit that today. Oops. Happy wife, happy life. That's right. Mrs. Degenerate, she is in the healthcare industry. Mr. Fox. She is in the healthcare industry. So, yeah, she brings home all sorts of fun shit. My immune system was very much tested when we first got together. House is cleaned. Wife doesn't need to know. It wasn't exactly you who did it. Exactly. Yep, the house is spotless at this very moment. Yep, we had cleaners come by, and oh man, we got conviction and holy freeze aura. That's just nasty, man. That's just nasty. But yeah, had some cleaners come by and clean the house for us, which is really nice. Sprinklers are put in, so when summer rolls around, our daughter has a nice green yard to play in instead of just a dry, hot patch of dirt. So yeah, things are going well around here, man. The animals are doing good. Only strong survive. Mrs. Degenerate got to weed out the weak genetics. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what she has to do. She got to make sure I was fit enough to, you know, be with her. Cleaners with conviction and holy freeze. Yeah, I must have been right in the middle of saying cleaners, huh? It's funny because I definitely could have canceled cleaners coming this week with my wife and daughter not here, but, you know, I decided just, you know, let them do their thing. We got to be getting close to full on gold again. Oh, look at that timing. Did you hear that? I said, must be getting full on gold right about now, and then the last pile I couldn't pick up. But anyways, it's good to see all of you. Good to be hanging out in here playing the best game of all time while chilling with you fine folk. And I'm just wondering when the next... I'm just going to keep complaining about high runes out of Trav because, man, this is just pathetic. I mean, I get why Trav is good for online play, but I think for single player, like, Trav is not the best, you know? Because by the time you can run it, you have most of the stuff that you can get magic finding from Trav. I mean, you guys see Sir Fox getting... Sir Fox getting high runes every day, averaging more than one high rune a day over in Lower Kuros, you know, like, I don't think you can do that in Trav. You just can't. You can get lucky and do that, but yeah, not for as consistent as Mr. Fox is doing. Trying to think of something so I can pick on Mike, but it's almost impossible when you sit so pretty in a spotless house. Wow. Thank you, DP. Always so kind. Willie D got wildly lucky in Trav. Forgot exactly, but I think he has 3 shorts on Trav. Yeah, I mean, he got like a jaw and a burr, like right next to each other, I think. Been averaging a hide rune a day doing cows. Wow, man. That's awesome. Are you running like player 7 cows? Ah, see, it was with the Alibabas. There goes the durability on the Alibabas. Not paying attention. Yeah, because when I ran cows, I didn't get shit, man. And it was on players 3 to 5 that I was running it on. I was not finding high runes like at all, man. Player 7, yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was doing players 3 for sure. So, at times, players 5, you know? Blame Brian? Yeah. Let's blame Brian. I have Mosaic Sin and my cattle prod Javazon. Hate to say it, but Mosaic is faster. Yeah. Mosaic is just stupid efficient, man. It is so fast, so ridiculous. Little unique ring there. 7 life stolen per hit. Not enough other stuff on it though, man. That is unfortunate. That ring had potential, but that's as much as it had. Never get high runes and cows, but I do get the good basis for rune words. Yeah, for sure, man. If you run cows on high players count with high kill efficiency, you know, you're doing like sub 5-minute runs for a for a full cow run, you know, getting the leg and going in there and killing them. And yeah, if you're under 5 minutes doing that, if you're more like 3 or 4, man, you're going to be finding runes. RNG may screw you for a little bit, but eventually the numbers got to add up to your favor at some point. Javazon is faster on nuking a whole herd of cows. Waste time herding them around, just telling Mosaic. Yeah, for sure, man. Just saw Warner Bros. Streaming Lord of the Rings, but I'd rather watch DGen. Aw, how nice is that? Matt the Cat Dad, welcome in. Good to see ya. Just Say Joe, welcome in. Good to see you. And Sir Fox, thank you for the raid, my friend. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Sleep well. And we will see you tomorrow. It's still January, so we're going to see Sir Fox again tomorrow. I will be fishing. Personally, I'll be fishing. So you won't see me probably tomorrow, but we'll see. True wielder of the Flame of Anor. Yeah, man. Good reference. Good reference. OPH. Sanitary Ranger Cat, the Matt Dad hat. Where did the Sanitary Ranger come from? I never asked that. Another rare ring. Oh, I know it's you, but where does sanitary, what does that mean? Sanitary Ranger, what does that mean? Like what, where did that come from? Going ice fishing with your son, Ben? Nice. A park district and was a custodian. Now I'm indoor maintenance. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sanitary Ranger. Okay. Thanks for the explanation. I never knew the context behind why he started saying that. Still have to clean the bathrooms. Planning to go on a fishing trip with my dad on my birthday, Mississippi, going for walleyes. Nice, man. I went fishing for walleye up in Minnesota years ago. And that's the ugliest, tastiest fish I have ever had, man. It is so ugly, yet so freaking tasty. fun though. Fat female full of eggs. Should be fun. They will be spawning. I've yet to catch. Okay, gotcha. Nice, man. Yeah, it's a good time to get them. No doubt. But yeah, when I was in Minnesota, we did like this, you know, we went fishing and then we kept all the fish and did a big old fish fry at the end of the day. And man, that was just awesome. That was just such a fun trip. And the fish were so tasty, especially fried, you know, they're just, yeah, just stupid good. You want to get a 10-pounder? Hell yeah. Up in Minnesota, Matt questions? No, I'm in California, Matt. So Minnesota is certainly north of me, northeast. Walleye are very, very good eating. I think they look pretty cool, especially the gold ones with the tiger stripes that live in cold, clean water. Oh, nice. I don't think I've seen that, man. I've only... when I fished for them that one time, it was like in, you know, kind of like murky waters. Yeah. It's kind of ugly. Did a boundary water trip with my dad when I was 14. Nice. You will be going up to Minnesota for sure, man. Thought I was a Canadian without an accent, eh? Think I was gonna be going down to Minnesota, eh? Oh, we're just gonna go down to Tim Hortons and then make my way down to Minnesota, eh? Is that pretty good? Take off, hoser. Got all the for the American walleyes, all the GMOs. Yeah. We just fill the lakes with lead and GMOs, and then we eat the fish from them. That's what it means to me to be an American. Demon hide gloves, can they be any good? Nope. Small charm. Nope. Ooh, rare ring. I almost missed it. 7 life stolen per hit again, man. I found one of those earlier. Another small charm. All this effort for bloody dwarf star. Something's got to give. That's what I'm saying, Uncle Bud. Heard a lot of the boundary waters up there sailing. Oh, gotcha, Matt. Yeah, what is this? Why? All right, we're rocking in the, if we get a high rune in these kind of conditions, if you have epilepsy, stop looking. Oh my God. What is happening? All right, we got to get out of this run. This is hard to watch. Oh, and we get a Shaco. Of course, we get a cool drop when the stream's going nuts. All right, let's get out of here, and we'll look at that Shaco. Not what I mean when I said something's got to give. Oh my God, that was awful. Hey! But we got this. Pretty cool. All right. Man, that was just terrible to watch. Sorry about that. Bye-bye. I've got so many of them, I do not need more at this point, especially a 108 defense roll. If I'm gonna keep one of those, they gotta be like a 140, you know, 141. Always a good find, yep. Always, I don't know about you, but I'm about to need a Shaco Mule, yeah. I just don't keep them after a while, you know, like if it were hardcore, I'd keep a few extra than what I keep now, but all the other ones I have are like 130 plus, you know, 130 defense, that is. It's that one item that never drops when you need it, but after you find it, they rain down. Yep, that is true. That is absolutely true. Come on. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yep. Yep. We are approaching just a couple more runs. Run 2,500 of this challenge. Craziness. Will the game reward me for my efforts? Will it reward me for my efforts? I should really get some shut-eye before working. Yeah, no worries, man. DP, as always, thank you for dropping in, my friend. Get a good night's sleep, and we will see you next time. How many total high runes have I found in 2,500 runs? Well, let me finish this. Let me finish 2 more runs and I'll tell you exactly, Hangry. Come on. It's been a long time since I've seen a light pillar for a high rune. Oh, there's that fake Tyraels. Biv, welcome in. Biv the troll. Trav is supposed to be good because horking them guarantees max drop, right? Yes, so when you're horking, it's basically like players 8, but on the initial kill, there is a difference between players 1 and players 3. So, yeah, again, on that initial kill that I make, that is where the biggest difference is. There's a huge difference between players 1 and players 3. It's the largest jump up between, you know, like a 2-player interval. So yeah, I try to do players 3, so because the kill speed isn't very much different, I think it's worth it. 20 to life, small charm, but Got 1,000 of them. Don't need them. Do you use the Grim Ward for lower defense? No, I don't use that. No. Should I be using it, Dispatcher? Apparently it helps. Pick them claws up, you telling me? Alright, alright. I just don't see much of a point of picking up the claws, because, you know, I guess it would just be for, like, you know, if you found some cool ones that would be used for PvP, but, like, it's like a trophy item thing. Because otherwise, who would be using those claws when you got Mosaic? Lowers defense by 25% for traps in. Yeah. Yeah, could do that. 211 is the Diablo showcase from Blizzard. Maybe we'll see Diablo 2 Resurrectum. Showcase from Blizzard. Okay, interesting. Okay, where's Grim Ward? Let's try it. Do I even have it? It slows him down too. Okay. Oh, Hangry, I need to... I was just in autopilot, but I need to tell you how many high runes I've gotten. Well, let's estimate it, because I've gotten a... let's see, I've gotten... You can see on the bottom left somewhere over there. What runes I need left for this challenge. So... yeah, we'll just go look at the stash. How about that? I've got them all in my stash, so we'll just go over look at that, Hangry. My bad, I forgot. Need to drop off some gold anyways. Just kidding. I'm just a sin fanatic. Mosaic ruined the game for me. Yeah, man. No doubt. Okay, so Hangry, these are all the runes that I found in this challenge, and these are the extra runes at the bottom. So I've found a Vex, Ohm, Burr, and Cham. 2 Vexes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm averaging a high rune every 500 runs. You can find Cham here. You cannot find Zod unless it is terrorized or you kill a unique monster on the way to the council. The council members cannot drop a Zod, but the other unique monsters within Travincal can. Yeah, man, I think my RNG has been pretty tough, to be honest with you. My RNG has been pretty tough for this challenge. So these are all the runes. As soon as I get... I mean, this is what I have left, you know? I need the Ist rune. I need Lo, Sir, and Zod. That's where I'm at. So yeah, these are just the extra mid runes. You know, so the runes from Trav are, you know, over the course of the 2,500 runs that I've done have been pretty disappointing, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Because that's a lot of time investment to not be getting high runes. And very few mid runes too, you know? Yeah, just 2 more Chams. That's it. I got very spoiled in the beginning of this challenge. I think it was run 12 that I got a Cham rune. I was like, oh man, Trav is awesome. Because I had never run it before. Never run Travincal before, and then 12 runs in, I get a Chamroon. I'm like, oh, this is going to be so easy. Yeah. But just for reference, I had went and watched Alvin, because he did 10,000 Travincal runs, and he had about the same RNG, man. Materials, though. Enough said there. Yeah, TZ Trav with that Materials. Badass, man. Then a gambled SOJ. Hey, guys, my dog's having a really hard time getting up. He's kind of stuck on the tile here. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to help him up. Hey, buddy. Come here. There we go. Uh-oh. You want to go outside for a bit, buddy? Come on. Come on. Come on, Theo. Want to go outside? All right. Sorry about that. Cham was my first high rune D2R. Oh my god. Puppy cam. Yeah, I need to set that up. Love Foden Smiter. Yeah. Nice, man. Yeah, my dog is, you know, I've mentioned him on stream several times. He's 16 years old, so he's, or almost 16, I should say. Yeah, so he's just, you know, he has a hard time on the tile, moving around, and then I don't really trust him on the carpet because he pees on the carpet, you know, like it's just easier for him, I think. You know, it's just more comfortable for him to pee than to go outside, so he just pisses on the carpet. So I lock him off of the carpet if I can't be sitting there watching him paying attention. So yeah, I have to unfortunately lock him out. Doggy. Yep. But yeah, the runes from Trav, man, they're just pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. But I'm in this challenge. I'm gonna finish it. I'm already pretty far into it. But man, I would sure love to find like a Sir, Low, or Jaw. That would make me feel a lot better about this challenge if I could find one here pretty soon, because just going over and over and just, you know, finding a lot of uniques but throwing them all away because I already have like 20 copies of each one. So, you know, it's just hard. I look forward to getting the age where I can just go to the bathroom wherever I want to and I'm not confined by restraints to the restroom. Yeah, he's an ancient for sure, man. He's old, and you know, it's just tough for him. It's just tough. He's just making him more as comfortable as we can at this point, you know? Just making him comfortable, making sure he's still happy. But yeah, every day gets a little bit more challenging. I'll tell you that. But the vet did say that he wished every 15-year-old dog looks as good as him when they come in to see him. You know, he said he wishes that, so I mean, I'll take that as a good sign. World's our bathroom. Love pissing outside. Oh, this is DP's song. Where's DP? He's already sleeping. Wouldn't it make sense to blast on the super unique monsters in case they have something worth keeping? Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. I usually try to, but the problem is if they're like right, you know, if they're along the way, I definitely try to hit them up. Uncle Bud. Yeah. Definitely try to hit him up if I can. But sometimes when I stop and go after them, then the council members don't spawn in the same spot. And it really is annoying when they are not all grouped in together in this corner. Wait, am I missing something? Seven to strength, cold poison res. Eh. I heard he was technically the best rune drops in the game. Oh, you talking about Hephaestus? Yeah, if you're talking about Hephaestus, the armorer, yeah, he has fantastic drop rates. Yeah. I think he has the highest chance to drop Zod in the game. Like if you're going for a single target farm. But you know, you got to consider, even though cows are like one in God knows how many thousands of kills, you're killing a ton of cows per game in one spot where you're not having to reset. So it's kind of hard to say without knowing exact kill efficiency where you're at, you know? I'm not sure. Yeah, Act 4, yeah. Dapper Dan, welcome in. Oh, we got a Grand Charm here too. We'll check it out after we find out these boots and belts are worthless. Here we go. Oh. All right. Dumbass is about to start grinding, yeah. And I think Snap Chip Shatter in Act 5 is like has the highest chance to drop Tyraels from a single target beyond like terrorized boss. But like before we had terror zones, I think Snap Chip Shatter had the best odds of dropping Tyraels than anywhere. But the area is super hard to farm. There's usually like souls and witches in there, you know, it's just tough to farm. Started counting my cow runs, 300 runs. I say it's well worth it. Nice. I forget how many runs I did for my cow challenge. I have to go back and look, but yeah, it was definitely not worth it on players 3. At least I had bad RNG. We'll just say that, you know. I did think I had particularly bad RNG, but at least the challenge ended with the jaw rune. So there is that. It just took a lot longer than I was hoping. This game is eternal. And hey, DGen, it's a nice a face to the name. Glad I tuned in. Good luck. Got to take off. All right, it's Archie. Thank you very much for jumping in, man. Good to see you in here too. I appreciate you. You have a good day. RNGesus. Yep, it's always RNGesus to blame. But I would be interested to go back and look at Alvin's 10,000 Trav runs again to see how many high runes he got from his challenge, because part of me wants to look at that and the other part of me is thinking like maybe I don't want to look at that. So I don't know how much further I have to go on average. But RNG could turn around, you know, like I could drop 2 chams in a few runs and then, you know, be there. My Blizzard Sorceress, I like doing Dak Farron up to Shank, Eldritch, Sharptooth Slayer, and then ended up doing Eldritch. Yeah, that's a cool route, man. You just run straight from town and just kill that set of monsters that all in a line pretty much. Yeah, that's a cool thing, man. we're about full, getting close to gambling as well here soon. You've heard cows are only worth it on player 7. I don't think that's necessarily true, man. Like, I guess if you're going for high runes, you know, max efficiency, of course. But, you know, just like everywhere, there's certain benefits to running cows versus lower Kuros, because lower Kuros isn't for everybody, man. That is tough. If you don't, you know, if you get bored easy doing lower Kuros, then, you know, you got to find other ways to get runes. I can see why people like Travincal, but I don't think, you know, don't think it's the best. I think cows will have to be one of the best ways to get runes, even on players 3 or 5. But, you know, of course, player 7 is going to be better. I think it was I Love MF. Are you guys familiar with I Love MF? He I think he posted a video a while back about having like crazy cow luck, and he did it all online. He was players 1 and found all sorts of stuff in like 100 runs. Got to get back into the game. Yeah, for sure, man. You drop off this gold and yeah, we're real close to gambling again. But anyways, yeah, I Love MF did like a bunch of cow runs online and found a whole bunch of amazing stuff in just like a set of 100 runs or something. It was pretty cool. But, you know, RNG was going crazy for him. Okay. Yeah, I had no life to full day last week in LK when I was homesick. Oh, man. At least in cows, I can get bases and more consistent stuff. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was getting at, you know. At least with cows, if you're running low magic find, then you're going to be finding good bases. You know, the potential for you to find like an elite insight base or infinity base or any base for that matter is very high there. And you know, with Trav, you definitely find lots of gold, and gambling is a lot of fun. Gambling has netted me some really cool stuff during this challenge. But yeah, you know, there's benefits to everywhere. And drawbacks, of course. So Uncle Bud, I'm trying to gamble a Griffins. And I've already gambled the Stone of Jordan, which is super cool. But yeah, I just think it would be super cool to gamble a Griffins during this challenge. It's not going to be required for me to finish this challenge to gamble a Griffins, but like I said, just think it would be super cool. Yep, Griffin's Eye. Yep, exactly. Druid, 30 faster run walk. Yeah, not quite enough for me. God damn, man, my work phone's going nuts over there. I might have to check that really quick just to see, make sure there's not some sort of emergency going on. It's a problem with my job is it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away when I stop. Oh. Reroll coronets. Yeah, that's kind of what... Yeah, we were talking about that the other night, is just to kind of do this to get the best chances, but honestly, I'm fine with just like ripping through them. Just to, you know, have the chance of getting a really cool circlet too. Because it just takes time to do that, you know? All res 20, kind of a cool one. But yeah, going to coronets would be the way to do it. Like, technically, if I was really serious about trying to gamble a Griffins, then you would definitely want to re-roll to just coronets. Yep. But I did gamble a 230-20 Druid circlet not too long ago. A few weeks ago when streaming. That was pretty cool. Diadems can't be gambled. Big Lawn Gnome. Hey, Irene, welcome in. So, Big Lawn Gnome, that is kind of true. You can gamble coronets, but they upgrade to diadems every once in a while. So, like, just let's see if it happens right here, but yeah, already out of gold, but yeah, you'll notice if you go back and look, like, sometimes these coronets will upgrade to a diadem. Oh, dispatcher? Yeah, sorry about that. Yep, sorry, I missed that message, dispatcher. Okay, you gotta die. You gotta die. All right, 10 FCR. Yeah, just not quite good enough. That level 4 Ice Blast, though. Whoa. Hey, Poison Resist 11. With a little bit of extra something on there. Not bad, not bad. I'm gambling coronets, but if I get a bad diadem reroll, I think that too. Kira's before Griffins. Yeah. Forgot to empty this too. Excuse me. Yeah, so close. Exactly. Got a 50 all-res cures today in cows. Oh, ouch. Where are you hiding? Where'd he go? Hey, Michael, welcome in. Yeah, check out, I got an ethereal cures in this one with some increased attack speed. Griffin's Eye gives +1 to skills, 25 FCR, up to -20 enemy lightning resistance, and up to 15 lightning skill damage, along with a little bit of defense. It is a fantastic helm. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you, Michael. Good to see you, man. I'm doing very well. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, life's going well right now, and I took today off of work so I could be doing some stuff around the house and also have enough time to do this during like a normal time that people would be watching. So here I am. No, Irene's melted. She's definitely very she's getting heat stroke down there in Australia. All right, hey, my work phone keeps going crazy. Let me go check my phone really quick, guys. I will be right back. I'm also going to let my senior dog back in. One sec. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Some of us are dying in the heat and some of us are freezing to death. Oh, yeah. I know. Too bad you guys can't exchange and even out. Yeah, no kidding. Ontario, we get so much snow last night. There are cars buried in the streets out here. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Yeah, I heard that winter storm's pretty nuts, man. Negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That is just too... That's too cold, man. That's just too cold. Uncle Bud, I'm Nova Scotia. We got some stuff, but not like that. GTA Hamilton all through that green belt got dumped on. Yeah. That was me all weekend in and out of the crawl space. Oh no. Nova Scotians unite. Got like 30 centimeters of snow today. It's very light, so it's cold, but we're coastal, so humidity should make the snow heavier. Gotcha. Yeah, Michael, I do watch football. Yep. I'm a 49ers fan. That's what I grew up watching. It's where I used to, I used to live pretty close to that stadium too. So my whole family is 49ers fans. It's how I grew up watching them. I mean, we got to watch the Seahawks play for the Super Bowl at our own home stadium this year. Go Dallas Cowboys. Man, Trav's not giving a whole lot of anything today. Titans fan? Yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, now you got your former head coach going and playing for a Super Bowl, huh? It's happy to see the Bears beat the Packers. Oh, yeah, me too. That was awesome. Whoever said do it right the first time, you won't need to do it again. Never farm for high runes and D2R or plowed a Canadian driveway. That's true. Yeah, Trav is not here today, man. It's not showing up for me. All I have is a measly dwarf star to show for my efforts. Oh yeah, Robert Saleh, I forgot, man, that's where he went. Yeah. Good coach. You guys got a real one. Sad to see him go. Dwarf Star. That's right. Uncle Bud, to answer your question, so when it's terrorized, it does not increase rune drop chances. What it does do is it unlocks the ability for Zod to drop, but it doesn't necessarily make it more prevalent, if that makes sense. So like a Cham rune can drop if it's not terrorized, and when it is terrorized, the chances of finding a Cham don't go up or down. But if it is terrorized, the magic finding pops off, you know, like you can get anything. Whereas, you know, without it being terrorized, it's very limited to what you can find in Trav. They don't have a big pool of things that they can drop. Yeah. Dwarf Star Manufacturer. What's up, Kermit? TZ ups the monster level. Yep. So you definitely gain more experience as well. Thanks for sending me those links to that stuff, Kermit. Appreciate you. Second monitor is super helpful. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and try it and see if it works. Because if it doesn't, then, you know, it's not a huge thing to lose, you know, 40 bucks on it. But if it does work out and makes my life easier, then, you know, I should do it. Yeah, small and portable just for OBS and chat. Yeah, it would make things a lot easier. No doubt. Oh, it's not often my mercenary dies in Trav, but that was one of those times. Most fun way to farm is having a tune that can do all TZs instead of target farming. Yeah, man. Which is like Mosaic Assassin and Hammered In. Yep, that's the way to do it, no doubt. Going to LK would ruin this challenge. Yeah, it wouldn't be part of this challenge if I did lower Kurast. Yeah. Pretty partial to my cold sorceress. Yeah. Still not conforming to the man, Kermit. Got to put that one in Killa. He says, not a chance. So if any of you cannot see a message from someone named Kermit Killa, it's because you don't have your chat set to all. And he has profanity in his name by saying Killa. So if you thought I was just talking to an imaginary frog, I wasn't. I was talking to Kermit. Trav is not providing today. Is there a way to make it permanent? No, I wish it was, man. Like, they used to have the chat settings to where it just had your nickname instead of the handle. It's so annoying. Now you're tripping, talking to imaginary frogs. Yeah, I didn't let the dog out. I don't have a dog. What are you talking about? I think the last time I streamed, I showed you guys Dusty, right? Yeah, she was in the picture. Yeah, man, it drives me nuts that they keep changing it. Very, very annoying. I don't have a dog. Oh, what a depressing set of runs from Trav. With my extra time at night with my wife and daughter out of town, I've been replaying Red Dead Redemption 2. Man, that game is so good. Yeah, carry me through it. Thank you, Hangry. Camera points to a pile of chicken bones. Yeah, it's my dog. Oh, God. Oh, no. Stream it, he says. Stream it! I don't have it on my laptop, but yeah, I could stream it. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But yeah, that game is so freaking good, man. Oh, we got Wolf Howl. Nice, nice. Add it to the list of items that I will never use. But let's ID that thing and see how it rolls. Okay, Wolf Howl. 443, not a good roll. Goodbye. Have you guys played it before? Red Dead Redemption 2? Such a chill game. Like, honestly, I don't know if I would have a fun time streaming it, man, because I just, like, go to lakes and just fish and stuff. You know, sometimes I do the story, but, like, a lot of times I just fish and just hunt, and it takes hours, you know, just for me to go to a lake and go fishing and go collect some stuff. Add it to the list of notable trash drops. Yeah, I guess so. Notable junk. Played played Red Dead Redemption 2, but didn't beat it. The reason I bought my PS4. Yeah. He had a old dog named Blue. Nice. Ariox Needle. Kind of surprised that this one can drop here. Kind of a cool one. Yeah, kind of surprised that Ariox Needle can even drop in Trav. Yeah, 4 skills on it. Come on. Give me something. Just randomly IDing stuff at this point. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we're doing. Kind of giving up on the idea of Hyrule happening today. But we'll see. Squats and leg press done. Time for the booty blaster machine. Gotta keep my fiance interested somehow. Nice work, Hangry. Yep, I'm actually going to be doing some workouts after this stream. Probably a bike ride today. I'm still pretty sore from lifting weights yesterday. But I'll be going on the ride, go ride on my skibbity bike. Ariox is pretty cool. Needed for mercenary or traps in. Yeah, Ariox is pretty cool. Trash amulet, trash jewel. Gonna do a skibbity inclined treadmill walk after this class. I assumed your skibbity bike was electric. No, man. Skibbity bike. It's a road bike. It's not electric. I go riding in my neighborhood. I can get an easy, like, it's minimum 7 miles if I do a loop, and then I can make it like 10 or 12 if I go a little bit further, which is super easy as well. So I usually do between like a 7 and 10 mile bike ride. We'll check the Ogre Axe for Sweet Phil. Oh. Kind of a cool one. Guys, we got to pull a high rune today. This is getting embarrassing. We are now getting close to 800 runs between high runes. That's too much. That's too much. Too much, man. Incline walk, 3 speed. Yeah, 30 to 60 minutes, man. That's a workout. That's a hell of a workout. Pair that with counting calories, drop weight pretty fast. Link Neil, anyone? Big biker guy? Yeah, I don't know any. I haven't heard of him. No. Big state, though. Not sure if I'm following what you're saying, Big Lawn Gnome. I'm sorry. RNG is cruel. It stings. Yep. Yes, it does, Uncle Bud. It is a cruel game sometimes. Then other times you hoard materials and then you shut the hell up because your RNG is pretty good sometimes, you know? I found a Tyraels and a Cham within like 24 hours, so that was pretty cool. So I don't think I can complain too much quite yet, but I'm definitely starting to feel it, you know? Especially when running it as much as I have been recently. I've been putting in a lot of hours in Trav in the last week and a half or so. 2 weeks. Flash that might for it. Oh, the Tyrael's might? Sure. I'll show it again. The Horked Tyrael's might. You guys are making me depressed. I know I must go to the gym. Stairmaster in less than CN tower climb. Gotcha. Man, just go. Even if you just go outside and go for a walk, you know, depending on where you live, if it's not like negative 50 degrees like it has been in some of your guys' areas. Honestly, just going for a walk is you know, it makes you feel better. And if you can go to the gym and lift some weights, you feel stronger and just feel better. Fourth Warzone W of the day. Nice. Nice, Kermit. Plastered with tons of snow. Yeah, I got you. I'm also a big proponent of yoga as well. If you've never tried yoga, highly suggest it because, man, it makes your body feel very good. Especially after you get into, you know, a little bit more advanced with yoga. You start doing some different stuff that gives you better balance and everything. It's awesome. All right, guys, last 3 runs for me, and then I got to call it a day. Yeah, it's a good tip, Hangry, on the splits, no doubt. Oh, missed one. Couple of grand charms. Can we get something good? Yeah, splitting the leg days up is definitely a good call. Because otherwise, I feel like you can't walk sometimes, you know? All right, check out the claws too. Lightning resist 23, not good enough. All right. Can we pull something at the end of the day? Can we do it? Just ordered an SSB bar last night. I don't know what that is. Oh, safety squat bar. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this in some other stream of mine or somewhere before, but I actually used to play Magic the Gathering quite a lot and stopped playing over the years, and I had a ton of cards that I probably was never going to use. And I went through and I sold all of my Magic the Gathering cards, and it netted me enough money to buy my own home gym, which is super cool. Like, it was just a really good way to clear out a bunch of stuff that was just sitting in the closet. and turn it into something very productive. 2 to lightning skills, 10 FCR with fire resist. It's okay, you know, it's not great. It's okay. And combat skills for barbarian, that can just go away. Like to squat dangerously. Can't keep abusing your joints. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. It's been a good day, you know, Dwarf Star and Shaco, that's it. But we gambled, we did some gambling, it was fun. But Sir Fox, thank you for the raid again. And yeah, guys, thank you for everything. And then I think it was let's see. Sorry, bear with me for a second here. But yeah, you guys, I appreciate you all coming in today and everything. I'm going to try to get us over to, to raid another channel, but yeah, we'll see. But Wicked One Ball, thank you for the membership. I appreciate that a bunch. But to all of you guys, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, so hang out in here and I'll try to raid somebody else here. But you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you again soon, okay? Yeah, you take it easy. All right. Let's see here. Let me get you over to... Sorry, it always takes me a second to find where to raid. Here we go. Yeah, looks like well shoot, man, no one's streaming right now. Yeah. All right, guys. I guess we'll just call it a day. All right. You all have a great day. Thank you.
Degenerate.